because we understand, you know. You can't find that with the normal people out there. And then that thing I just mentioned, that thing called sponsorship, the heart of the AA approach to recovery. What's more important than the heart? These men and women saw fit to identify sponsorship as the heart of the AA approach to recovery. They must have been telling me the same message that any doctor would tell you, that if you lose your heart, you're going to die. And if you lose the sponsorship, you're going to die. That this program will not work without sponsorship. And sponsorship is no big deal. It's just one alcoholic sharing his experiences with another alcoholic. And a lot of people live under this very popular misconception. And it's probably caused a lot of people to die because they didn't reach out for the guidance that's available. New people tend to believe in most cases that when you ask somebody to become your sponsor, that you're literally placing a burden on them. It couldn't be any further from the truth. Sponsorship is a two-edged sword. Sponsorship is just as important for the old-timer as it is for the newcomer, because the older member has to be constantly reminded, to protect his own sobriety, of what it was like. And the new guy furnishes him that. The new member remembers, makes him remember how it was. Older member, of course, furnishes the new guy with the proper guidance, how to steer clear of the pitfalls that abound early in our entry into AA. And so the two need each other. It's very conceivable that the newcomer can be responsible for saving the life of the older member. It has been proven over and over again, twofold, in many, many instances. So don't believe for 1 minute that by asking somebody to be your sponsor that you're putting a burden on them. If they can't, they'll honestly tell you they can't. And let's face it, you know, everybody can't be sponsors. Some people sponsor enough people already, and you might ask them to be your sponsor, and they just don't have the time, and it wouldn't be fair to you. I'm a firm believer that there shouldn't be anything called multiple sponsorship. That's only my belief. My closest friend on AA, a fellow by the name of Clancy, sponsors about 300 people. And so he and I argue about this all of the time. But you know, what's right for him may not be right for me. I don't believe you can be effective as a sponsor if you have more than 5 or 6 people that you're working for, because I don't see how you can devote the time that I believe is necessary in sponsorship if you're fooling around with 300. If you've got 300 people and you're only going to give them each 5 minutes a week, when the hell are you going to sleep, you know? It's impossible. So if a guy or a woman turns you down, don't feel hurt about that. Just go on about your business and try to find another one. Now these traditions over here is something we don't talk about too much in Alcoholics Anonymous. We'll learn about them in time. The traditions are to the group of us what the steps are to the individual. This program that teach us about our anonymity, that teach us about not placing